good news, weather, sports, events, cooking, music, and more right here on your Madison County Weather Channel. Watch at MadisonKYLive.com, YouTube, Facebook, and Roku. Madison County Emergency Management wants to remind you, know your zone. Check them out, Madison County Emergency Management, on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
The Home and Community-Based Waiver Program, funded by Medicaid and administered through the Madison County Health Department, enables senior adults or persons of any age with disabilities to continue to live in their own homes. Attendant care services include light housekeeping, personal care assistance, mobility assistance, and other services. Call the Home and Community-Based Waiver Program today to speak to program staff at 859-623-3441. That's 859-623-3441.
Metronet Fiber. Love your internet. 100% fiber optic network for home, office, education, and business. Madison County Live and Good News is brought to you by these great sponsors. Hey, big show tonight, everybody. Welcome to Madison County Live, the Spring Spring edition.
I know, I'm ready. How about you, Randy?
Smokes, no, I want summertime. What happened to it?
You just need to wear a coat.
I know. Hey, if you want to know more about the weather, check out the Madison County Live Weather Forecast camera. And don't forget, we got a spring forward tonight.
That's right.
Boing. Are you a standard or daylight savings time gal?
We don't need to discuss this right now, Randy.
Camp?
Listen,
No?
I'm for the camp. Let's get the warm temperatures here and the sunshine here and just keep it at that. That's my camp.
Absolutely. Hey, new segment every week, Art Shot. And that's going to be a featured artist segment, so we're going to talk about that. That'll be fun. We get that every week. Jacob Cook with the Madison County Health Department going to discuss some food safety for spring grilling and stuff like that. We're going to talk about the new Children's Champion. That's kind of cool. Metronet special segment with Darren and Chris. And we have a special video on what to do with those radios when you get the new FM Alert radio from Madison County Emergency Management. And
we're going to exercise. Are you ready, Sydney? Exercise with Candace coming up tonight. I love to see what she has gearing up in
she always
springtime.
has something, doesn't she?
She always has something new, and we're going to wrap everything up with the Cain Pole Fishing Report.
That's
All
right.
that and more coming up next.
That's right. Stay tuned, folks. We'll be right back. Visit MadisonKYLive.com 24/7 and watch good news, local weather forecasts, daily sports updates, and upcoming events 24/7. Madison County Live. It's good news. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the weekend.
Hey.
It is time. Colleen, glad to have you back.
Hey, thanks for having me, and thanks for letting me wear my coat.
we
This
missed
really
you.
is so generous of
You
you.
think it's
but
cold in the studio?
Freezing.
Well, because it's cold outside.
I know. It's just part of it, right?
What happened to what we had summertime, sort of, this past
week?
And I knew it couldn't last.
I know. It wasn't going to last, but you know what? Spring is happening, whether we like it or not. We're going to spring
That's
forward
right.
tonight, right?
Yes, we are going to spring forward.
And there you have it.
Spring forward, fall backward. Don't
Change
get it
those
reversed
clocks.
or you'll be late.
That's right. Change those clocks.
That's right. Or early. Does that work? Yes, maybe
What?
early. Spring forward, fall back. Never mind. Set your clocks back. A lot of them will just fall back automatic. But it's a great excuse if you don't want to show up someplace on time.
Oh, Randy.
Not that I've ever used that.
Not that you have. Oh, yes, you have. We have actually experienced that.
That's true, but you know what I do
Yes.
use?
What do you use?
I use the Madison County Live 24/7, 365 weather cam forecast available 24/7 at MadisonKYLive.com.
That's right. Hey, big show.
Big show. You know, we're starting a new segment. You want to see this
I
new
can't wait to
segment?
hear
Look,
about this.
it's called Art Shot.
So I'd like to say I have
Yes.
been gone from Madison County Live for
And we
1
totally
week,
changed it up.
and you've totally changed the
That's
entire
right.
show. So
Absolutely.
I'm happy for it.
It's sort of like Whose Line Is It Anyway? You ever watch that show? We just go on the fly. Just
All right, what do we have, Randy? I'm
Hey,
excited
it's an
about this.
art shot, okay? We're going to have it sent to us from Richmond Area Art Center,
Yep.
the Kentucky Guild, or Gallery on Main,
Very
and
good.
they're going to send us a art shot of a featured artist, and we're going to talk about them on the show. Isn't that kind of
good.
cool?
Will
So,
any of these pieces be available for
yes,
purchase?
they are available now
Okay.
for purchase at Gallery on Main for this week, okay? So this shot is called Dress for Mardi Gras, and it's a painting by Lloyd Alvis Agee.
Yes.
I know he does some stuff at Richmond
sure
Area
does.
Art Center,
Yes.
too. So it's called Sights and Sound Celebration Exhibition Mardi Gras at Gallery on Main. It's right there on West Main Street.
Yep.
They are open during bank hours,
They are.
and you can actually go in and purchase that art.
Yes.
Okay, you don't have to just go in there to bank. You can peruse
You
the
got it.
art gallery and actually purchase art. So make sure that you check that out right there on Main Street, Community Trust Bank. So Lloyd Alvis Agee, he's been painting since he was 13. He paints with oil and acrylic paint, and he's also a member of the Kentucky Guild of Artists and Craftsmen, the Shellow Guild, and the Gallery on Main, folks. And he's a board member at Gallery on Main and the co-chair of the gallery.
Yeah.
He teaches a class at Richmond Area Art Center.
He sure does.
Okay, and he gets his inspiration from the beauty around him.
He is absolutely
cool?
fantastic. And
Yep.
if you have not had a chance to view
Yes.
a wide variety of pieces, just a beautiful artist.
It's beautiful, and you can watch him paint sometimes at Community
Yes.
Trust Bank during the day.
Yes.
And he also does workshops at Richmond
Arts
Area Art
Council.
Center.
Yep,
So,
you got it.
and if you need art lessons, painting lessons, he gives those too.
Very good.
So check him out. Get the information from Gallery on Main.
And
So
if-
that's this week's art shop.
That's right, and we actually attended this exhibit a couple of weeks ago.
Absolutely.
Going on now. If you want to go back and look through, you can see some of our.
Mardi Gras food.
Metronet.
Sydney was pretty daggone good. It was pretty good. They had a spread. They, in
Randy's
fact, had
always
a spread.
circling back to
I'm
the
sorry.
food.
Well, it's-
Always about the food.
Some people have their. I have mine food
It's
art.
your passion. There you go. Food art. I
I'm a
love it.
foodie. I'm a foodie. Hey, Children's Champion was named this
Yes.
week. Pull that paper over there.
Absolutely.
Look at this.
This is exciting.
Look. Congratulations to Glenn Marshall Elementary student Emily Radcliffe on being named the Children's Champion winner for the county. Look at this. Proclamation was done by Madison County Judge Executive Reagan Taylor. Declared March 9th as Emily Radcliffe Day.
Love
That's
this.
pretty impressive.
Sure is.
Kiwanis Club of Richmond President Lisa Cassidy presented it $100 to the Children's Champion poster winner, and the Kiwanis Club of Berea presented $100 to Mrs. Nasrallah, which is her teacher.
That's right.
That's kinda cool.
This
Congratulations.
is so exciting,
Isn't
and
that
I
cool?
hope some years they put the artwork up on a billboard.
I think it is up on the
It
billboard
is
by the
currently
railroad
up?
tracks. Yes.
Okay, very
Yep.
good. Can't
Coming
wait to check
out
it
of
out.
Richmond
Yes, I know
toward
exactly
Big Hill.
which one.
Yep.
Very
yep. I
good.
did
Now
see it.
y'all
Yep.
know too.
It's got little hands going up.
Love it. Very good. Congratulations
Congratulations.
to Emmy. That's
Emmy.
very exciting.
Emmy. Did I say Emmy or Emily?
Well, I'm not sure, but it's Emmy.
Well, I have a daughter named Emily. So Emmy. If I said your name wrong, I'm sorry.
Congratulations, Emmy. We're proud of you.
Congratulations.
Very
Can
good.
we just give her a hand clap?
Of course we can.
Come on, Jenny, put your hands together.
There we go.
All right, there we go.
You never know, folks. You never know.
Do you do any spring grilling? Is Stuart a big spring griller?
Stuart's
Is
a
he-
griller. Sydney's dad's a griller.
Of course. All right.
Absolutely. Yeah, we have some
Okay.
great grillers.
Do you know the proper food techniques
Oh, I hope so.
for grilling
Well, if we
and
don't.
laying just slabs of chicken and beef out?
No, I'm not a fan of that. All right. How are we going to find out those proper
Jacob
techniques?
Cook from Madison County Health Department is going to tell us and give us some tips on spring grilling, what to do and what not to do with that meat.
Okay.
Watch this. Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. I have a very special guest from the Madison County Health Department. Introduce yourself, tell us who you are.
Oh, hello. Well, once again, my name's Jacob Cook. I'm with the Madison County Health Department. I'm one of the health environmentalists, aka the health inspector, and just came on today just to talk about a little bit about food safety.
All right, now, Jacob, we're going into the spring, and you had some great ideas about spring grilling now, and I know it's been warm, RAC, where people have been out grilling. So tell us a little bit about the grilling safety information.
Yeah. Thankfully, it's weather's starting to finally get nice a little bit, so we can go outside and enjoy
Right.
everything. Just wanted some few quick reminders as far as grilling out. Once again, proper hand washing is one of the best ways to
Yes.
prevent foodborne illnesses.
Right.
It can be a little bit more difficult when you're outside. Most like parks and other things have public restroom facilities where you can at least get inside and wash your hands.
And wash your hands, right.
So if you can, try to wash your hands as often as possible. You also want to make sure you wear gloves on ready-to-eat food items.
Yes, that's true. Okay.
So if you're going to get like hamburger buns or hot dog buns or anything like that, make sure you have a glove on,
Okay.
or you have suitable utensils like get like that pickle jar, those tomatoes you brought.
Right.
Maybe get some like little tongs or forks or something. That
To
way
dip
you're not.
those out so you're not handling them. Right.
Yeah, exactly. You're not just going hands
Okay.
first into everything. So,
Okay. Now let me ask you a question, because I did this and I did this last year, and I didn't know if this was proper or not. So instead of hand washing, can you put a hand sanitizer, and then can you sanitize your hands, or is that not recommended?
it's better than nothing.
Okay, good. Okay, got you. Okay.
Nothing really beats a good 20-second hand wash.
Okay, got you. Okay.
That's going to be your best thing you can
Right,
do.
right.
The hand sanitizer, I say it's better than
It's
nothing.
better than nothing,
Makes
right.
you feel a little bit better
It's
about it.
exactly
But
right.
I'm not going to say it replaces hand washing.
Sure,
for
sure.
So if you can, wash your hands.
Okay, excellent. And this brings up too, because my wife was always about these hand wipes. Always using the hand wipes too, the Clorox hand wipes.
Well, once again, better than nothing.
Exactly.
Probably a little bit better than the
Right.
hand sanitizer,
Right.
I guess.
But hand washing, nothing replaces a good 20-second hand wash.
Nope, nothing.
Okay, all right,
That's the best
fantastic.
thing.
All right. Now, as far as meat preparation, give us some examples as far as meat preparation. I know I love Uncle Charlie's pork tenderloin.
Who doesn't?
So, steak, chicken, I mean, all kinds of stuff you can fix on the grill.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, so pretty much whenever you're transporting food, like let's say you're going to a park that's kind of far away.
Right.
You want to make sure in your cooler that you have plenty of ice in your cooler.
Right.
You don't want to have like a thin layer of ice at the bottom of the cooler and then have the whole cooler just piled up with food items.
Sure.
You want to have your ice level to the food level. So
Okay.
maybe put some around it on top of it.
I got you.
So that way
Okay.
it's completely covered.
Okay.
So once you transport it there, just make sure you're keeping it in hopefully under 41 degrees.
Okay.
That's going to be your safe temperature.
All right.
So then after that, cook it, like let's say, going to do the tenderloin or hamburgers, you want to make sure you're cooking it to the proper internal temperature.
Okay.
I mentioned last time I was here, if you go to foodsafety.gov.
Yes.
Fantastic website, and I think they have a dedicated video just for grilling.
Oh, okay, just for grilling. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
so,
cool.
I mean,
okay.
that- Great information right there
Okay.
as well. I always
All right.
recommend that to everybody.
Okay. Now, steak, chicken, pork, when you cook it, and say you're at a picnic or you're at home and you're leaving it set out, people kind of nibble throughout the afternoon. How long can that stuff set out?
Typically, you don't want to have your foods in the temperature danger zone longer than 4 hours.
Okay, longer than 4 hours. Okay.
So, which, I don't know, depending on how good of a cook you are, it might not last that long.
Exactly,
So,
that's
it really
true,
just
too.
depends. But you don't want it over 4
Right,
hours.
right.
Because that's, when you're in the temperature danger zone that's long, that's whenever you start going to get the more bacteria growth. That's where you want to start
Exactly.
getting your potential foodborne illnesses.
Got you. Okay.
That's whenever you're going
Okay.
to get
And then
sick.
stick that in the refrigerator as soon as possible. Right?
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. And
To
like
slow
if-
that process down, right?
Yeah, and if you're out and about, like you're grilling, you don't have a fridge there, probably
Sure.
more than likely. So make sure you have a cooler, bring some extra ice.
Okay.
Let's say you have your cold items like your potato salad, your
Yes,
coleslaw.
yes,
everything like
exactly,
that.
right.
You want to try and keep them in the ice as long as you can.
Right,
So
right.
take them out, serve. Once you're done serving them, try and put them back in the cooler.
Okay, fantastic.
Because another thing that happens, I see quite a bit. So I've been to plenty of family
Yeah,
gatherings.
yeah,
myself.
absolutely right.
Get that potato salad, it's sitting there
Yes.
uncovered.
Yes.
Flies start coming in.
Yeah, start coming in. Yeah, we
So-
know what flies do. No, we don't want that now.
No, so you want to try and at least keep your foods covered as well.
Okay,
Some
good.
some kind of barrier to keep the pests out.
Okay, got you. Okay, all right, fantastic. Foodsafety.gov, and of course they can call you at the Madison County Health Department.
Yeah, 859-626-4249. That's our direct environmental line.
Okay.
We'd be happy to answer any questions that you have.
All right, fantastic. And something else you got coming up. You got a rabies clinic coming up.
Yeah, I wanted to plug that in real quick.
Okay.
The following weekend, March 18th,
Oh, okay.
we're going to have one from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., and we're going to actually have that at the health department on
Oh,
Boggs
at the
Lane.
health department. That'll be cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's at 216 Boggs Lane here
Okay.
in Richmond. It's going to be $10.
Okay, okay.
And it's going to be cash, and then also
Cash
you can pay.
only, okay.
You can pay with check as well.
Oh,
for that
okay.
one.
Check too. Okay.
Yeah, that's going to be put on by a town and country vet.
Okay. So now, is that drive-through only as well?
Yes, it
Okay,
is
good.
drive-through only as well. So
Okay.
once again, please keep your animals inside.
Yes.
Don't bring them outside or anything
Right,
like
okay.
that. So
Okay, fantastic. And
Yeah.
what's the times on that one? Did we mention the time?
yeah, March 18th, 10 to 12.
10 until 12. Okay, that's kind of cool. All
Yeah.
right. 2 rabies vaccine clinics, drive-through, so that's fantastic.
Yep, and we will have more later on.
Okay.
I think we're going to try and have some in May and June.
Okay,
So
cool,
we'll
cool.
keep y'all posted.
Absolutely. You come back on the show.
Exactly.
All right.
Be happy to come back.
All
Thanks
right.
for having me.
All right. Hey, Jacob, thanks for coming.
Thanks, no problem at all.
All right. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Okay, thank you.
Madison County Live and Good News is brought to you by these great sponsors. Thanks to Jacob from the Madison County Health Department for explaining those details. I don't like to see food left out for long periods of time.
Oh, no.
Things
No.
with mayonnaise or just, snack. Like, how long's this been out?
Even Randy won't eat those things.
I don't like
That's right. You got it.
flies like on my food very long. Get off.
A lot of good tips there.
Yeah, a lot of good tips. For more information, contact Jacob at Madison County Health, DEPT.org, or just give him a call.
Very good. Can't wait to break that grill out. Right around the
Do
corner.
you grill or does Stuart grill?
Stuart grills, but he loves grilling. He does. I mean, I'll be honest.
Sounds like to me Stuart doesn't have a choice.
He does.
He loves grilling, don't you, Stuart? Yes,
He's
ma'am.
always loved grilling from the
Yes,
time
ma'am.
when we first met. So that's his.
I understand completely.
How about you?
Stuart, call me later.
Listen.
I grill when Janie tells me to grill.
No, I don't. I never tell him to.
I'm okay with that. I like grilling.
You're going to get me in trouble for absolutely no
Well, you've
reason
been gone.
other than do
You've
it.
been gone a week.
Exactly. So tell us some of your favorite things to grill, Randy. I know you like food. Tell us what you
I like a really good sirloin or ribeye, and I have to admit I love the grilled Uncle Charlie's pork tenderloins. Awful good
Ooh,
too.
that is good.
But here lately, they've been asking about my Mexican corn I grill out on the grill too. That's really good. Have you had Mexican grilled corn, Sydney? Mayonnaise, Parmesan cheese. It's delish.
One of Randy's specialties. He might have to share us.
I do like the grilled
Share it
vegetables
with us
too.
here.
Yep.
All right.
of
Very
fun.
good. Hey, we want to hear your grill recipes
Yep.
as well. So because again,
Post
right
them below.
around the
Yeah.
corner, post them below or send us some messages.
Better yet, just get us some steak
That's
and
right.
drop it off.
Randy always
We'll
just
put it
wants
in
to-
the freezer here at the bait shop. It'll be in
Yum.
plastic. It'll be in plastic.
I'm going to go with a no on that one.
You know what's really cool and super fast?
What's that?
Metronet Fiber.
You got it. Tell
One
us
of
about
our great sponsors, we had Chris and Darren in
Yep.
from Metronet, and they're talking about the great things going on. Metronet Fiber here in Madison County. Watch this. Hey everybody, welcome to the special Metronet segment. I've got Darren and Chris. Welcome, fellows. Introduce yourself. Tell us who you are.
Chris Stewart with Metronet out of Lexington.
Darren Bailey, Metronet out of Lexington as well.
All right, so tell us about the special 2 gig, 5 gig. What does that mean, and what's that mean in Metronet in Madison County and Berea?
So what that means is that we have the availability of 2 gigs to 5 gig service in the Berea area.
Okay.
So businesses that need services of that magnitude, we got you covered.
And I'm a client, and it's super fast, Chris.
It is, and it will continue to grow north
Right.
in Madison County into Richmond.
Right.
So the larger businesses, things that need to have the support of a 2 to 5 gig service, will have that availability here very shortly.
And that's very important for businesses and in industry, that's for sure.
That's correct. The data exchange is absolutely hardened. We can talk a little bit more about how the storms that just passed through here.
Right.
We did not get the effect of some of the other service providers because there's a lot of our infrastructure that's buried.
Right.
So we did not have the wind challenges that some of the other folks did. Thankfully, so our uptime with all of our customers has been very, very fast, very, very good.
Excellent. Now, Darren, tell us about the parity with the upload speed, download speed. A lot of people get that confused. They think, oh, they're different. They're not really with Metronet Fiber.
Absolutely. So we have a symmetrical speed system. So throughout all of our system, it's the same upload as the same download. So what that means is when you're pushing out content, when you're trying to
Right.
access content, you actually have it at a more robust speeds.
Absolutely.
So if you're trying to do anything with Quicken, anything like an online type of cloud-based services, you can access that data in milliseconds.
And Chris, I do a lot of video streaming here in the studio. We do a lot of live streaming. I do a lot of live streaming actually from home. I don't even have to plug it in because I have that net.
It's such a great service for, particularly in your
Yes,
industry and in your
absolutely.
business, the balance of the upload, download, the communication. There is no lag time for Zoom calls and for things of that
Yep.
nature. Those kinds of things that take a very strong handshake up and down, Metronet provides that for you.
Yeah, and I can tell when I'm on Zoom calls or I bring people into the sports show live, I can tell who's got fiber optic and who doesn't. That's great.
It definitely makes a difference.
It does. It makes a huge difference. Okay, guys, for more information, where should people go? How do they sign up for the Metronet fiber optic services?
We certainly can have our website available, metronet.com, and from there you can contact myself or Darren out of the Lexington office My cell phone number, you're more than welcome to call me on, is 513-310-9577.
All right.
And my number is 859-797-8828.
All right, folks. Hey, thanks for tuning in for the Metronet monthly fiber optic. I'm going to call it the super fast segment. I do like the word symmetrical. That was really
Yeah,
good.
absolutely.
Hey, everybody, thanks for watching.
Thank you so much.
Get Metronet super fast internet.
Have a good day.
Thanks to Darren and Chris for coming in. They're always a great group. And
fun.
you've got any question at all,
Yes.
please hit them up on those phone numbers they gave you.
Yes.
Hit them up on, they're on LinkedIn and Facebook as well, Darren Bailey, and get the super fast internet
Yeah.
connection. Why? Why wait? That's what we
Big
use.
small business partners
Yeah.
as well. I know a lot of
Absolutely.
times when we talk about
They're involved in a lot.
They are.
Yeah.
They're very active community
Right.
members, and we
Right.
appreciate their
Yeah.
participation.
And today they're sponsoring the Leprechaun 5K down at Berea Chamber. So that's
Very
pretty cool, too.
good.
Yep.
One of my favorite events.
That's
All
right. Okay,
Thanks so
speaking
much.
of the chamber, I didn't ask.
Okay, this is
Anything
not,
special
this
that
is
we should know
not on
about? This is
the-
totally off script.
This is not on script at all. That's right.
We don't have script.
Not that we have a script.
So, anything special going on at the chamber you want to tell our wonderful
Well,
viewers?
sure, absolutely. Always. We just wrapped up our new member breakfast.
I heard that. I heard that was
yesterday.
a huge success.
Huge turnout.
How many people
Great
did you
for the
have?
folks. We had over 20
Wow.
at this one, which
Why
was
was I not invited?
fantastic. Well, because you're not a new member. How long have you been a member of the Richmond Chamber of Commerce, Randy?
When was it created? No, I'm not joking.
You've been.
I just like to be
a
invited. Maybe I might
long
want to come by
time,
and get a cup of
so.
coffee, maybe.
Special thanks to Purdy's for hosting us downtown
now you tell
for
me.
that breakfast.
Now
That's
you tell
right.
me. Now look at this.
Somehow you didn't make the list.
Purdy's
right?
breakfast. What did you have for breakfast?
Well, they were able to order whatever they wanted, Randy.
That's nice too.
It sure is. So had that going on earlier this week. Just attended Small Business Day at the Capitol, which
Oh,
was
yeah, that's
fantastic.
right. Saw those
so a
pictures.
lot of
That's
great
cool.
time there. Coming up, we've got the Richmond Chamber of Commerce annual golf scramble, Business on the Green.
Where are we having it this
Having
year?
it at Battlefield this year. That'll be Monday, May 22nd, which coincidentally is my 25th wedding anniversary. So
The same day?
It is. So we are celebrating
Oh,
our 25th
that is so
anniversary.
Stuart, how lucky are you?
How lucky is he? That's right. I'm going to
Celebrate-
golf
it's a
tournament.
big
he gets
party.
to play golf. So
It's a big party. Well,
that's right.
you know what they
That'll
say?
be it with
Love
that.
is a battlefield.
It sure is. You got it. I love that, Randy.
great.
So
I
May
love it.
22nd, mark your calendars for that.
Bring your gift. Bring your gift for
Bring your
Colleen and
gift.
Stuart.
That's
How many
right.
years?
25.
Holy
I'm
smokes.
25th wedding
Was
anniversary.
it like mine? It seemed like 32 with windshield?
Well, I don't know. You can ask my husband about that one. And one last thing we want to tell you
Yes.
about, because we get folks asking, Taste of Richmond. This is one of your favorite events.
What's it involved?
What is it involved?
Food.
That's right. That will actually wrap up this year's summer concert series.
cool.
It's taking place
Very nice.
July 28th at
All right.
Richmond
So
Center.
you got if you're not a chamber member at the Berea or Richmond Chamber,
Yeah.
why not?
Absolutely.
I mean, please do it today.
Exactly. We like working together as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great chambers. Very good.
Richmond Chamber, Berea Chamber.
You got it.
Get involved.
Get
That's right.
involved.
All right.
Well, thanks for
No, sorry, that plug.
throwing me there.
You can pay me later. Hey,
That was not anywhere on the list, was it?
things pop in my head sometimes. Ask Allison.
It's true.
It's just like, why did we talk about that? That's what Sydney said. That's what Randy was thinking
That's what we do.
at the time. Hey, there has been some questions. What do you do with those old radios?
Great question.
When the FM alert radios come in from
Yeah.
Madison County Emergency Management, they have done a great video, and they're here to show it to you now. Watch this video. It's only a minute, and it explains everything.
All right.
Alert FM receivers are being shipped to your doorstep. Our local post office partners deliver some each week, and all receivers will be delivered by the end of March. You may be wondering, what do I do with my old Advisor Alert radio? These big black receivers will no longer work after March and will be recycled. Please take your old Advisor Alert radio to the designated recycling container at one of these 4 locations: Madison County Emergency Operations Center, Madison County Road Department North, Madison County Road Department South, or Berea Utilities. These recycling containers will only be on site until April 15th, so make plans to recycle yours soon. If you need further assistance or have questions about Alert FM, please contact Madison County EMA CSEP. Madison County EMA CSEP, your partner in preparedness.
For more information, make sure you contact Madison County Emergency Management. Hit them up on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
Very good. All right.
Mackenzie Davis does a great job down there.
She sure does. Happy to have her.
Check it out.
All right.
Then coming up next is...
Exercise with Candace. Randy, we've got to get in shape for spring. Are
I'm
you
in
ready?
shape.
Well, you are.
I'm
I
in
know.
shape. I'm still down 20 pounds.
Okay. Let's see what she has us doing this week.
Madison County Live. And good news is brought to you by these great sponsors.
Hey y'all, it's time to exercise with Candace. So I am in the beautiful state of California, and I was so excited about coming here because I was like, oh my goodness, it's going to be so warm and beautiful. But California, unfortunately, right now is having a lot of rain. So I can't go out to some really nice hike and beautiful background. So we're just going to go with my hotel room. This is to prove to you that you can work out anywhere at any time, all right? So let's go ahead and get that warm up started. Arm circles, backwards, jumping jacks. Let's go elbow to knee. Good, hands on your hips, side to side. Hands up, touch your toes. Good, let's go down to the floor, fast feet. Have a seat, we're gonna do 2 sit-ups. There's 1 and 2. Let's do some Supermans. And push up, Superman. Push all the way up. Let's jog in place. Super speed, slow motion. Awesome. So it is March and we are going to do a plank challenge. Here we go. So our plank challenge today, you could use a plastic bag, you could use a ball, there's a variety of different things you can use, but I'm just gonna use a scarf since that's what I had readily available for me, okay? So we're gonna get in plank position and keep that core tight, and you are gonna pick up the scarf, throw it up and catch, throw it up and catch, throw it up and catch. Now we're gonna switch to the other hand, throw it up and catch, and one more time, good. Awesome. All right. I hope you all have a great one. Push through things that are hard. Go be great. Be excellent to each other. Have a great one, y'all.
Madison County Live. And good news is brought to you by these great sponsors. Thanks to Candace, and check out her playlist available now. All the links are at MadisonKYLive.com, and of course on YouTube, and of course our Facebook page also has a link to the website. Watch that Exercise with Candace playlist, and make sure you always consult your physician before you start any strenuous exercise.
Absolutely. Want you to stay safe.
That's right.
Folks, thanks so much for joining us this Saturday night and every Saturday night at 8 p.m.
8 p.m. for the big show. We call it the big show.
We do.
Think about changing the name to like the bigger show,
The bigger.
because we do big shows all week.
It's true.
This is the bigger show.
But this is the bigger one.
What
Yeah.
would be the biggest show?
I don't know, but stay tuned. I'm sure Randy has some ideas.
Maybe we just sit here and just look at it.
Hey, we've got a great weekend to wrap up, and then we'll be back
Right.
with you 6:30 a.m.
That's right.
Monday morning.
Monday through Friday to see what's going on, pet of the day, events, and whatever, National Day, whatever
And I've
else
been
pops
gone
in
for
my
a
head.
week, so you really,
know.
I have no idea
Maybe
what I'm
we change
walking
up
into.
the show next week.
Maybe
we don't
it's
know.
completely different. Who
It's
knows?
pretty much left up to Sydney and I.
That's right. Folks, thanks so much for joining us. Don't forget, coming up next, the Cain Fishing
That's
Report.
right. Be kind. Treat others how you want to be treated. Check on your neighbor because,
They just might need something.
hey, she didn't forget. Thanks, everybody. See you.
Have a great weekend.
Madison County Live. And good news is brought to you by these great sponsors.
Alert FM is your new device for in-home emergency alerts, provided by Madison County Emergency Management Agency and the Chemical Stockpile Emergency Preparedness Program, or CSEP. This device will alert you to chemical emergencies at the Bluegrass Army Depot, as well as severe weather impacting Madison County, Kentucky. These devices should stay with the home or business they were shipped to, because they will only work in the zone they are programmed for. Wondering about your old Advisor Alert radio? We will properly recycle these old units. Simply drop yours off to a recycling container at one of these locations. Madison County Emergency Operations Center, Madison County Road Department North, Madison County Road Department South, or Berea Utilities. If you need further assistance or have questions about Alert FM, please contact Madison County EMA CSEP. Madison County EMA CSEP, your partner in preparedness.
The weekly Kentucky Fish and Wildlife Fishing Report, brought to you by the Cane Pole in Southern Hills Plaza.
This is Tom with your fishing report from the Northeast. Things are heating up over on Cave Run Lake. Crappie are still going strong in the upper reaches of the lake and in Beaver Creek. And muskie are starting to pick up. Fish the banks warmed by the morning sun and move often for the muskie. Expect to see those smaller male muskie up first in that shallow water. Also on Cave Run, be cautious of what boat ramps are open and closed before you go due to the higher water. Your best bet really is to call the U.S. Forest Service office for most up-to-date information. The Cave Run Lake tailwaters are up and down with storms and flooding conditions on the lake. This has pushed the majority of the fish into slack water areas, so we were looking at behind the boat ramp and in the feeder creeks. We've also seen some white bass in the tailwaters that are washing in from the lake, so it's real good fishery down here right now. Grayson is a similar story, but for the most part has been back down to manageable water levels. The upper reaches are your best bet for crappie. Fish around standing timber and structure. Trout stocking will continue this month with our Red River Gorge streams getting their first stockings of 2023. East Fork Indian, Middle Fork Red, and Swift Camp Creek all will be stocked this week. All are still under the delayed harvest regulation till the end of the month, so any fish caught will have to be released. If you're looking for a mess of fish to take home with you, your local Finns Lake, Eagle Lake in Round County, Greenbow Lake in Greenup County, or Mill Creek Lake in Powell County Natural Bridge State Park are your best bets for that. That should do it for us. Wherever you go, good luck and stay safe.
This is Jeff Crosby with the Central District Fishing Report. Water temperatures across the district are running in the upper 40s to mid 50s. If you haven't already, remember to purchase your 2023 fishing license. It is March, and it's that time when white bass begin staging in the headwaters of Taylorsville and Harrington Lakes. These white bass can be caught on a variety of lures that imitate minnows or shad, such as inline spinners, jerk baits, small crankbaits, or swim baits are very good baits to use this time of year. Additionally, a few saugeye could be caught in the upper portions of the Salt River above Taylorsville Lake. These fish can be caught on crankbaits or swim baits. Additionally, there's been a few reports of crappie being caught on Taylorsville Lake and beaver, bolts, and Elmer Davis lakes. You can catch these crappie off deep brush piles. Also, a lot of people are catching these fish out in open water in schools. Try your luck using crappie jigs or live minnows. This is also a great time of year to get out and fish for some of the biggest bass of the year. These pre-spawn largemouth are moving up shallow. This could be a great time of year for a memorable catch. Try your luck throwing crankbaits, jerkbaits. Also, jigs or Ned rigs could be very effective this time of year. And finally, don't forget about your local Finns lakes. Many of these lakes have been stocked with trout and catfish. So check out the department's website at fw.ky.gov for a complete list of Finns lakes in your area. So grab a pole, enjoy some great spring fishing, and I hope to see you on the water.
Things that folks need: food, shelter, clothing, medical care, transportation, and more. That's where the GoDirectory.info website comes in. Community agencies and churches are providing services that folks need across Madison and Estill counties, including Richmond, Berea, and Irvin, while bringing everyone together for the common good. Visit GoDirectory.info now and see how you or your agency and organization can make our community stronger by combining all of our individual strengths into one solid, purpose-driven mission.
Becoming a new parent can be an overwhelming experience, and babies don't come with instruction manuals. The HANDS program is available to answer your questions and provide you with the needed support. The HANDS program is free and available to new and expectant moms and for dads by joining the program during pregnancy or any time before the child is 3 months old. Let us help you handle the stresses that new families face by calling the Madison County Health Department, 859-626-4263.
Metronet Fiber. Love your internet. 100% fiber optic network for home, office, education, and business.
The Home and Community-Based Waiver Program, funded by Medicaid and administered through the Madison County Health Department, enables senior adults or persons of any age with disabilities to continue to live in their own homes. Attendant care services include light housekeeping, personal care assistance, mobility assistance, and other services. Call the Home and Community-Based Waiver Program today to speak to program staff at 859-623-3441. That's 859-623-3441.
Good news, weather, sports, events, cooking, music, and more right here on your Madison County Weather Channel. Watch at MadisonKYLive.com, YouTube, Facebook, and Roku. Visit MadisonKYLive.com 24/7 and watch good news, local weather forecasts, daily sports updates, and upcoming events 24/7. Madison County Live. It's good news.